This is such a weird game. What is happening right now? I don't understand anything that's going on. 57, by the way. I mean, this is just Magic as Garfield intended, right? What's up, guys? We are back here with some more Standard, and today we're going to be casting some Beanstalks. Now, I know I have been vocal on this channel before about my distaste for Beanstalk, but this list looked pretty cool, and I wanted to give it a shot. So we are going to do so today. So the concept here is you have the Overlord plus Up the Beanstalk kind of base, and what that allows you to do is, Beanstalk wants you to play a lot of expensive cards. Most of the time you want to be playing expensive cards that you can get discounted, like Overlord or the Hauntwoods, because when you impend it, you draw a card off Beans. And that gives you some ramp, right? So you can go turn 2 Beans, turn 3 Overlord, and then turn 4 you have access to 5 mana to maybe play a second Overlord, maybe play a Harvester of Misery. But you really want to be casting bigger stuff, and that's where you see Sire of 7 Deaths and Vaultborn Tyrant. Now, you might... I'm trying to think of the best way to explain this, because when I say the words Reanimator, you might normally associate that with Valgavoth or bigger, more expensive things like that. But the thing about Vaultborn Tyrant and Sire of 7 Deaths is they're just kind of fine to put into play when you do it on turn 4 with Zombify, because you have the line of Bitter Triumph their creature or Planeswalker, discard Vaultborn or Sire, and then just put one of those into play on turn 4. Either, forcing them to pay 7 life if they want to kill the Sire, or getting a Vaultborn Tyrant into play, drawing a card. Then if they kill the Vaultborn Tyrant, you just get another one and draw another card. So it's very hard to interact with. And that's kind of the idea, is we have this Reanimator angle, but our cards are more easily castable. Like, you can actually see getting to 7 mana. But there's a big difference between 7 and 9 when it comes to something like Valgavoth. So that's kind of the idea there. And then also, we are not just, ramping and hard casting our creatures, we can actually Smuggler Surprise. And Surprise is awesome in this deck, because even just for 3 mana, this is just a way to mill over a large creature to also set up Zombify. So it feels like we're kind of using all parts of the buffalo when it comes to Surprise, in terms of being a Zombify enabler and a ramp payoff. So it kind of all works together. Now, it's unfortunate that Smuggler Surprise does not trigger Up the Beanstalk, but you get the idea, right? It's a big ramp payoff, still also a Zombify enabler. A couple of Obstinate Baloths in the main deck, because the blue-black and Esper bounce deck is everywhere, and they all have Hopeless Nightmare, so kind of makes sense, and we even have 2 more in the sideboard. We have 1 Spinewoods Armadillo, which doesn't look fantastic, but you can discard it for 2 mana. It's sort of self-sufficient in terms of setting itself up for Zombify. It's not the worst thing to put into play. 7/7 Reach Ward 3. It's a pretty big body. That is pretty much it for the main deck. A couple of cut downs and a Tear Asunder, rounding out the kill spells. Mana base, relatively self-explanatory, a bunch of dual lands. I believe the original list had some Fabled Passages over 2 Wastes and a Mortuary, but I quickly realized the passages were not where I wanted to be, so I just maxed the Wastes and added a 3rd Mortuary. As far as the sideboard is concerned, cards that you mostly would expect in a black-green deck. Extra cut downs for red, Ghost Vacuums for Graveyard Hate, Tear Asunder for mostly Enduring Curiosity, but happens to have some other targets too, like Collector's Cage. Frillback, red, Artifacts, Enchantments, Shieldred, mostly for Domain, Baloth for Pixie, Cover Up for small creatures, and even big creatures too. And then a Vivian Reed as well for, I keep finding myself in having a Vivian Reed in my green sideboards, and I feel like I never want to board it in, and I don't know if that's just because I need to be boarding it in more often, or if Vivian Reed is mostly a product of, 2 weeks ago format when everybody was playing Annex and stuff, or maybe 3 weeks ago, and now, Annex is mostly gone from the metagame, but Vivians are still there. Maybe there's a matchup for it, but I'm struggling to find one where I actually want this card a lot, so let me know in the comments if you guys have any ideas. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the main deck. I didn't touch on Harvester too much, but it's flexible, right? 2 mana, a kill spell, you can Zombify it back. That's pretty cool. And then for 5 mana, you get a 5/4 that also triggers Beanstalk that sweeps their board. So good stuff. Yeah, that's pretty much it for the main deck. Again, I hope you guys enjoy the video. This is going to be a fun one. But let's just say you're in for a treat, and I'll see you back here in just a little bit for round number 1. Yeah, I wouldn't want to play Blood Moon main deck right now. I would just play Blood Moon sideboard, but not sure if I buy Ranger Captain over Fable. That I'm not sure about. Green, red. We have located a Forager. I don't know if I need to care about this, but I think I will, just in case. I really would like to play the Beanstalk, but... now he beans. Beads. It's just a little... It's just a bean. How much damage could it cost? You know? How much damage could it cause? It's just a little bean. Surprise. Surprise, motherfucker. Overlord. Okay. Get some mana ramp. Yeah, they're doing like the Gruul big stuff. So discard to hand size or no? What about that? Discard to hand size, maybe? Whoa! Oh, hey, hold on over there, Be Legendary. Hold on over there. They are in the kitchen. Legendary is in the kitchen. I wonder if that means... Oh, I was going to say if they're playing Jund, but they played a Blooming Marsh, so yes. The answer is they are playing Jund. Kind of based. Which means they're probably reanimating. Oh. This concerns me. This is slightly concerning. I guess I'm maybe more concerned that they discarded it, because they could have just cast it. Maybe that means they have a second one. Yeah, they could push ball. That is a possibility. What is this? I'm sorry, what? Ah? I mean, I have nightmares about this card from OTJ Limited, but... Creature you control enters, put X counters on it, where X is its power. Jesus. Brawler kills you? I mean, it's probably going to with Calamity. Alright, I mean, I cast my big idiot. We're definitely doing some railing. The railing will commence. Okay. Yep, push-pull confirmed. So, what happens when they Calamity and settle with Railway? I would assume things that are not good for me, I would guess. Because I believe that is what's going to happen this turn. You die? I would tend to believe that. I just want to see how much damage it is. I'm more so just curious to see how much I'm taking. I just want to let it happen. I see. Okay. Wait, I'm not dead. Oh, it's trample. I am dead. Okay. Just a casual minus 19. Okay. Touche legendary. I'm with you. I made fun of the brawler, and then I got railed. Okay. So cut down bad. You know, I'm looking at my sideboard and I'm realizing we don't really have a lot of good cards against them. We can tear their ass. Probably have to bring in vacuums in case they do the push-pull stuff. And then like this, maybe? Alright. I mean, we have 4 Bitter Triumph for the stupid Calamity, so... Like, if we ever draw that card and they go for Calamity, we should be fine. Yeah, Tranquilo is good. Okay, I can work with this. I think I'm actually going to put back the Harvester. Keeping this is pretty high upside if I draw a Zombify. Tranquilo. Tranquilo. You think Harvester is better than Tyrant? What do they have that Harvester kills, though? They don't really have anything, right? Yeah, but they might board out the Squirrel. Okay. Shop owner wants me to play in an RCQ, but on a magic apart from Pauper and watching Dingo's Marathon. I have Gruul almost built. Do I help the shop or just stay away until I finish my education? I mean, if you have the deck mostly built, I mean, it depends on what you need to build it. If you're missing Screaming Nemesis, then maybe not the best idea, because, you know, investing in that card's kind of a lot. But if you're not missing much, then I will say Standard is fantastic right now. I've been having a lot of fun playing Standard. I think it's probably the best format. I think I'm just gonna let them have the Forager, because I want to save this for the horse. Yeah, okay. I mean, if you have most of it, then yeah, I would go for it. Standard's great. If you could have one card in Arena always be its foreign name, what would you pick? The French Farewell. I'm a big fan of Fatal Push. French Fatal Push. Le Poussée Fatale. You can change language, right? Can you change the French? I forgot. How do you change language? Is it like on the count settings, maybe? I don't remember. I know there is a way to do it. Oh, it's in graphics? Okay, hold on. Give me a sec. You fly to France and it detects your IP. Well, that's not true, because when Gab plays... Alright, we're going to change this. I'm not even going to try to say that. Tiran ne du... This is Coffee Tyrant? Baloth Denace. Baloth Denace. Cretekin Tranquille. Tranquille. Montour. Wait, it's my turn? Hold on. Wait, I was trying to do something. Hold on. Okay, go. No, that's not Mexican. Termine. Okay, I'm already off it. That was fun for a little bit. You're putting too much Spanish in it? Yeah, that's because I don't speak French. Terror of the Peaks. coffee for it? Yeah. Literally the coffee tyrant. 6 mana? I'll pay 6. I'll pay 6. Clean -6, by the way. Clean -6. Wait, those are both coming out at the same time? I forgot about that. Jesus. So, good turn. Alright, what else can we do? We could do Italiano. Tiranno nato dal cavo. Sovrano delle sette morti. Avanti. I have 7 mana. I mean, this can't be that bad, right? Finito. Finito. Let's see your Spanish. Spanish is probably the only language that I like have any idea what any of the words, like some sort of pronunciation, because I did take Spanish in high school. Sorpresa. I'm not going to try to say this other word, but sorpresa. They're putting 2 creatures into play. I mean, what's the worst that could happen, right? Risolvi. Okay, that wasn't great for me. I'm going to say that was not great for me. Oh, shit. Okay, let's go back. Grafica. Let's go back to Grafica. Yeah, please do not, whatever you do not let Mengucci see this VOD. He'll be devastated. 6, 12, 19. Am I losing this game? I feel like the answer is yes. Is there any reason to cast this now? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think I'm just going to pass. But I am kind of cooked if they have the horse next turn. Well, I want to put Vaultborn into play in their combat step. Like, in combat, I want to put these 2 into play, gain a shit ton of life, and, like, I can maybe tank a hit. Like, I actually don't think I'm dead to Railway Brawler plus horse if I just do this in combat. So that's kind of why I wanted to wait. These other language pronunciations definitely won't become shorts. Well, it turns out that I'm now looking for a new YouTube editor. As it turns out. Weird coincidence, I know. Alright, we're saddling. We are saddling. Yeah, Discord DM from Mengu. I would like to be on stream immediately. No finito. Okay, how much damage is this? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, see, I'm not dead, right? This is such a weird game. What is happening right now? I don't understand anything that's going on. Okay, I would like to double block here. I would like to single block here. 57, by the way. This is just, I mean, this is just Magic as Garfield intended, right? How did I end that turn at 21? They attacked me for like 40 damage, and I somehow ended the turn at 21 life. Like, what the fuck? What just happened? What is going on right now? You want your 5-star matches? You want your 30-minute classics? Not me. Big, meaty men slapping meat. I shouldn't have finished reading that. I'm gonna pretend like I didn't finish reading that. Anyways. Yeah, just start chanting, Goldberg, Goldberg. You know, I was actually, I mentioned this the other day where I was like, I've been watching a lot of like old school, like WCW, WWF pay-per-view reviews. And I read somewhere, or didn't read, but I heard on one of the videos that they actually, like, even when Goldberg was sort of like, not peak popularity, but after he had already been in the business for a while, they still, like, piped crowd noise in, chanting the Goldberg thing with this theme song. Go. Yeah, I kind of wish I didn't say that. You see, there's this thing about Goldberg. If you've seen one of Goldberg's matches, you've seen all of Goldberg's matches. It's just the same shit every time. Like, come into the ring, take a little bit of a beating, 5 minutes later, spear, jackhammer, win. Like, they're all the same. Every single Goldberg match. His intros did hit hard. Like, when he came through the pyro with the smoke out of his nose, like, that shit, that was a visual right there. You know? Yeah, remember when WWF, like, did the whole Gilbert thing? That was pretty funny. That was a good gimmick. Yeah, the sparklers, too. Yep. Gilbert was a classic. They have a Dilla in hand. Can I beat the Dilla? Can I beat the Dilla? Maybe. Can try to beat the Dilla. So they can forage, search for a squirrel, reveal, put it into your hand. Is there any, like, did they make any big squirrels? I mean, that was just Angle's gimmick, right? Like, they the crowd chanted "You suck" along to his theme song, and he embraced it. That was like when they started doing that. That was kind of peak Kurt Angle. They are not casting the Dilla. Why are they not casting the Dilla? They want to cycle it? Okay. Go. I guess I could Ghost Vacuum the Overlord into play, just to get a mana to cast the Surprise. Oh, shit, that's what they're doing. That's not good. They wouldn't just have the Brawler and the... Okay. I was gonna say they wouldn't just have the Brawler and the horse. Turns out they just have 2 armadillos. Big dills. You got some big dills over there. Okay, here's my plan. Well, plan is take 14. Wait, this is only sorcery? I knew that. I definitely knew that. I was just testing you. This was a test, and you have all failed the test. What's up? Well, that's a good draw. That is a good draw. Hold. Hold. That's not good. I don't know if it kills me, does it? Yeah, I don't think it kills me. Okay. Somehow we're still in this game. I'm not entirely sure how, but... needed to draw an untapped land there. Okay, beans me. I mean, I can't really attack, can I? Is it worth just sacking this for an Overlord? It's only a 1/1 Overlord, but it is a chump blocker for Armadillo at least. It's probably worth it. Also has flying. Now the question becomes, where, like, how does this game end? Because neither of us really want to attack here. So I feel like it's going to be a while before this game ends. Like, we're just going to be staring at each other for a little bit. 2, 3, 6, 9. 5. Could just do it for the full amount. Because that at least gives me indestructible. Well, I should probably attack first, right? The reason I didn't attack with this last turn is because they could double block. But now if they double block, I can give it indestructible. So I kind of don't mind if they double block here. Just killing a Spinewoods for free. Wait, this thing has reach? Streamer, did you not notice the giant bow and arrow? As a matter of fact, I didn't. Well, I guess I'll give it a destructible then. Well... That's bad. That's bad. Oh, wait. What happened? Creatures you control with power 4 or greater gain hexproof and indestructible until end of turn. Right. I also knew that. See, this is all just an elaborate test, okay? This is all just an elaborate test. Just needed to make sure that you all understood what the cards did, okay? Just making sure that we're on the same page here. It's a very educational stream. I would agree with that. We're all learning things. I mean, I'm learning things. I'm learning things that I didn't even know was possible. No. That's bad. Your turn. We also did learn Italian on this stream. I feel like this was a very successful stream in that regard, you know? I'm also rooting for the Smuggler Surprise deck to win. Not the Calamity Galloping Inferno deck, though. Not that one. Oh. Okay. Hold your applause. That kills the Foragers. It's probably more relevant than anything else. Okay. Go. I mean, as soon as I find a kill spell, we're big chillin', but we need to find a kill spell before they find a Brawler. So, don't draw a Brawler, please. I want to be a Brawler, Shakala. That's not good. I might be able to survive. I might be able to survive, right? Maybe. No shot. I got a lot of toughness. I mean, I'm +7 and have a lot of toughness, so I'm pretty sure I can survive this attack step. Just wait till they surprise into a Maha. Wait. Smuggler surprise into Maha and Harvester of Misery. Now we're cooking, right? Yeah, see, they just can't attack. Okay. Well, I mean, I'll eventually find a kill spell. Right? Eventually find a... There we go. Wait, I can't cast it? Shit. Okay. Well, please hold. Please hold. Do not kill me this turn. I repeat. You can always frill to shoot their Overlord. Do I need to? Okay, I may not be able to survive the second one. That one I might not be able to survive. I'm thinking that might not be the case. Huh. Anybody good at math? Anybody got a degree in math? I can't count that high. The answer is a lot. I mean, they gotta send it now, right? Like, they have to have assumed that I drew a kill spell by now. They gotta send it. Okay, they still might be sending it. What is this game? 83. I feel like you actually did the math, and I would tend to believe that. Surely they attack, right? They're not attacking! Okay, hold. Hold. Now what, though? Go Kodo, thank you for the prime. Now what? 3, 7, 8... I have 15 mana. Okay, I could spend 5 of it to draw 2 cards. Okay. Get precisely this turn. They might also just be dead, right? Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I do have enough to full surprise and triumph. Alright, send it. Maybe full sending is here is kind of greedy. But I am going to kill the Calamity here, I would guess. I think what I'm going to do is just full cast Surprise and then pass with mana up, so that if they go to saddle on their turn, I can wait till combat. But I believe this attack is kind of free, because like I can't get Calamity'd, and I also can't get... None of my creatures can die, because I can just do this. I legitimately think this game might come down to decking. I'm beginning to think that might be the case. So why don't we just mill more cards? If the game's going to come down to decking, then why don't you just mill more cards, you know? Okay. Yeah. Okay. I don't know how much damage they're taking, but... Okay. I am at 54 life. I pass. 1, 2... 3... Okay, go. Surely I can kill them next turn, right? Right. Well, the thing about that, Vulcan, is if I do it that way, they can just play a second Calamity and then go to combat. So I have to wait till combat, like after they saddle, you know? They're going to draw 30? Well, they're just going to deck themselves. Are they not just going to deck themselves? They only got 18 cards. Letting the Hexproof resolve? Oh, I forgot they hexproofed. Okay, that was probably a mistake. That might have been a mistake. It's okay, they just decked themselves, right? I forgot they were giving hexproof. You were always dead? I mean, I don't know if that's necessarily true. The one good news out of all this is these creatures do not have hexproof, right? So I can kill the 80/80. Guess they probably have a second surprise at this point. They don't have another one? Okay, hold on. Wait, hold on, we're not dead. Okay, let's think about this. So we can go Chump Block. And we still might be dead. Chump Block here, and then what's the biggest thing? Tyrant Tramples. No, I know that. I know. I can just kill all three of these. Oh, their shit has indestructible. Right. Their shit has indestructible, huh? Okay, that might be a problem. That might be a problem. I block. You figure it out. I do still gain the life, though, right? I'm at 75. They have 80 trample. Yeah, I'm at 75. If I go to 75, surely I can survive, right? Yeah, see, I'm at 8. Look at that. See, we're fine. Everything is fine. I told you. He told you everything would be fine. My opponent attacked me with a 40-40, a 24-24, and I still didn't die. How? Literally how? Now the question is, can I kill them? At 32, it's probably a little difficult. It's probably going to be a little tough. Oh yeah, I also killed the 80/80. That doesn't trigger off of itself, so that's fine. Yeah, they do gain more life, though. They have 10 cards in their deck. They have an 80-79 terror. Jesus Christ. Just an 80 power terror of the peaks, no big deal. This is just normal. This is just business as usual. Completely normal stuff. Absolutely nothing to see here. Alright, how many blockers do they have? Enough. The answer is enough. 19 plus 5 is 24. That's 36. Can I, like, force a deck out somehow? I don't think I can. No, you're thinking of Restless Reef. Cottage doesn't mill. I think I might just draw my whole deck. Did I ever get the cover-ups? No, I sure wish I did, though. I didn't think that this game would come to this, but maybe I should have maybe I should have seen this coming. I don't have enough time to figure this out. I think I'm just dead, but I'm gonna try, okay? I'm gonna try my best. Yeah, this is... See, when we talk about big, this is what I meant by big. Oh, I forgot I had that. That could actually be huge. How much mana do I have left? Wait a minute. So, bitter, exile. I don't think it's lethal, though. Yeah, the cottage got tapped. I wouldn't have had enough mana anyways, right? Because I would not have had enough mana to do all of this. Okay, kill this. I think I don't have enough damage, but I'm certainly going to try. I think I'm really close. I think I'm really close. One damage short. We'll see how much it is. No! Oh, we were so close. Oh, we were so close. So close, yet so far. I'm sure there was probably a way I could have snuck in 2 damage here or there. Play Bolt. That's what I'm saying. Now, the question is, will they... Wait, hold on. They might deck themselves, right? Is it possible that they can deck themselves? Oh, right. Never mind. Right, they can just kill me with terror. They don't even have to like trigger the Vaultborn Tyrant. Well, hold on. If they stack their triggers wrong, hold on. Hold, please. Hold, please. I believe they might have stacked their triggers wrong, right? No. No. Oh, it's so close. Do they have one card in their deck? Come on. Oh my god. They went to one card in their deck. Oh my goodness. That is peak standard right there, folks. If you are not entertained by that game, I don't know what to tell you. No. No. Good enough. It's better than the 6 and the 7. Thank you again for the gifted sub, Meow. I appreciate that. Folks, if you are enjoying the content, the best way to support the stream is with that free Amazon Prime sub. If you have an Amazon Prime account, you get 1 free sub per month with your Amazon Prime subscription. And if you Prime sub, there's going to be a forest on top of my deck. Can confirm. Oh, that was me. that was definitely me. Wait, I just thought of something. I drew a green source, by the way. I have an idea. What if I did a channel point redemption to change the language on Arena? What if we did that? That kind of... I'm thinking about it, and that kind of sounds like a horrible idea. The more that I think about it. I feel like people would abuse that. I'm just saying. Yeah, it's got to be like at least 1 million points. Let's test the theory first. I mean, I was just gonna change. I was just changing languages myself, anyways. Let's go back to Italian. I like Italian. I'm not even gonna try that. Ostentatore, tiro lesto. I am super deado, by the way. Yeah, we don't need English to know that we're dead here. What is okay? This is the lands. Palude, Foresta. I feel like my wait, what is Vivian Reed in Italian is just Vivian Reed. Word. Okay. Give me some cut downs. Give me Deadly Cover-Ups. Frillback, Baloth. What the hell do I cut against them? What do you cut against Mono Red? Balemercs, Beans, and probably not. No. Insabbiamento Fatale. Yes, Fatale. Chat, you gotta cut 2 cards. Cut one of these, maybe? If I'm cutting the Beans. I don't want to cut any of these. Okay. Finito. Wait, which one's worse? I don't know which one's which. Hold on, I gotta go back. I forget. Okay. Keep. That could have been a disaster. I just accidentally chose to draw against the red deck. Go back. No, we've had enough Italian. Come on. What if we go German? See, the thing is, I don't really have a German accent, you know? Like, I don't know even... I don't even know how to do a German accent. I have no idea. Yeah, I think they do. See, like, I like the Chinese language. I think it looks pretty cool. This is Chinese, right? Oh, wait, is it this one? Oh, no. Okay. I'm just gonna go back. Alright, we're going back. Is it Japanese? I thought Japanese was the smaller ones, right? What's this, then? Oh, is that Korean? Okay. I see. Okay. So they don't have Chinese, then. They just have Japanese? Gotcha. I deploy Baloth. I don't know. I don't know these things, okay? I'm not a very smart person. I'm sorry. Forgive me. You think I'm a smart person? Like, I'm a streamer, okay? I'm obviously not smart. Bring the helicopter back? That's what they were there for earlier. I'm just going to keep casting Baloths. Alright, your turn. It'll be good enough eventually. I'm blocking. If you attack, I'm blocking. I'll tell you that much. You ready for this value? That roll? Get out of here. Boop. I could probably attack there, but there's no reason to. We're being chillin'. Alright, game 3. Now, the big question is, will they draw more than one land this time? Stay tuned to find out. Should we just go back to Italian? Alright, I'm going to try to play the whole game in Italian, okay? Okay, well, apparently it's bad luck, so, you know. Yeah, the whole game, also known as 2 turns. Yeah, that's true. Jesus Christ. Well, you know, maybe they don't have a second creature. I mean, they probably just kept triple Leyline 1 creature. If they never draw a single creature the whole game, then we're fine. Oh, okay. One Leyline defeated. Just, Albert, please do me a big favor and never, ever draw a creature. Is it even worth killing a Leyline here? Like, how relevant is the third Leyline as opposed to, like, you know what I mean? Like, does the third one even matter? I'm just gonna play this. Like, if they have 2, I'm just as likely to die as if they have 3, right? It's kind of where my head's at. I feel like it doesn't change that much. Probably just dead to the same number of cards. Okay, now I can hold up Cut Down and Harvester. Is that even relevant? I'll just play this in game 3. Digging with Surprise better. Yeah, I guess Surprise could find me lands. I could go Surprise for 3 mana, hit a land, leave up Harvester. Maybe that's better. I would feel a little bit better if I just had Bitter Triumph and not Harvester. Because if they have a pump spell, this is unlikely to kill anything. Because they can easily save their creature. Uh-oh! I'm scared. Alright, the question, Albert, is how dead am I? The answer is pretty dead, I would guess. Three, 6, 9, 12, 14. This puts me to 1, right? I think this puts me to 1. But I'm not positive. Yeah, it's 26. Wait, we're not actually dead? Keck, wait. Okay, hold. Hold. This is insane. Okay. So we just cut down the Slick Shot, attack for 7, hold up Harvester, next turn kill them with Cottage. I mean, you can go. Don't draw a creature. Yes! Jesus Christ, what a game, dude. God. What is happening right now? What are these games? What are these games, dude? That was pretty good. That was pretty good. Oh, man. Oh, that was a good one. I like that. Okay. Any Hopeless Nightmares? I hope Turtle is a Hopeless Nightmare gamer. Keeping that might have been good. Okay, that's not a nightmare. It could be Rakdos Sacrifice. Okay, or not. I think I'd rather have the kicker one. So what would be the reasoning to play the kicker one? Because the sweeper wouldn't kill any of your stuff anyways, right? Like, you're not really playing cheap creatures that the sweeper would kill. But I guess just putting a counter on one of your big things is good. I don't know. By the time you get a big thing in play, you're probably winning most of the time anyways. Ooh. Case gamer, huh? See, we played Big Gruul last time. Now we got Big Rakdos. Alright. I mean, let's do this. Wish I had a beans, but... Case of the Crimson Boss. Holy. I'm kind of thinking this might be sacrificed now. Now they show me the stash skeleton. Where they at for Delirium? They have land sorcery. Okay. I mean, do I let them Demonic Tutor? I think I'd rather just kill this case. It's what, 2 mana for a tutor? Yeah, you know, I probably shouldn't let them tutor. I feel like that's a bad idea. I don't know what they could get, but I don't want to find out. See, this is kind of the exact reason why I didn't want to play Thogoboth. Like, in the games you don't have Beanstalk, you get to a lot of spots where you just have 7 mana and you're in top deck mode. But, like, imagine here, right? If I drew a Valgaboth, I would still have to then draw 2 more lands in order to cast it. Ah! What? Okay. That's 2 damage. 2 damage secured. I see. Okay. That's a tough way to do it. Running 2 Massacre Worm over Harvester. Interesting. They're pretty similar cards, but I guess Massacre Worm has higher upside. I could buy that. Should probably do this now. I don't want them untapping with that. Yeah, it's probably better if you are reanimating it on turn 4, you know? Like, it's higher upside. Fear of missing out. Okay. So they seem to be, like, deeper on the skeletons. Like this stuff. I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm still a little scared of this case. Because they're getting close to Hellbent. I am at 23, though, so we got time. Okay, Overlord down. Overlord down. Oh, I'm attacking. I think I'm just going to win this race. Cut them off Delirium. Oh, wait. Oh, right, they have 2 enchantments. Could I have cut them off Delirium? 2 sorceries, 2 instants? No, I couldn't keep them off Delirium. Never mind. I forgot they sacked the case. It's a good draw. I see good one. We're double blocking, huh? Okay. Well, turns out double block not great against Bitter Triumph. Eat the enchantment, cut them off Delirium. Rip. No, because cases don't solve until the end of turn. Yeah, like it specifically says on the card at the beginning of your end, or right here, to solve you have no cards in hand. When did they solve it? Oh, because they played their card after the fear of missing out, right? Okay, gotcha. But yeah, they don't solve until end of turn. Oh, wait, have they solved? No, they had a card in hand last turn, right? Now I'm confused. I don't think they're solved. I'm lost. I don't know why I'm lost, but I'm lost. Oh, they always had a card? Okay, gotcha. Alright, so Rakdos, Sacrifice, Adjacent. I mean, there seem to be, like, pretty heavy on the sack stuff, right? Like Hexmage, Fear of Missing Out, Final Vengeance. So, pretty heavy on the Sacrifice stuff. So, Frillback good. I mean, Tear Asunder looked good from what they were playing. I don't know how heavy I want to go on the Graveyard Hate. I'm also not quite sure what's bad against them. I mean, Harvester's team kind of mid. I think I'm going to keep all the 7s. Cut downs kind of whatever. I think the Ghost Vacuums are too much. Cut 1 Harvester, Armadillo. Kind of like a Bitter Triumph, I guess. And maybe the Baloths. They're not, like, super aggressive, right? Something like this. Like, the thing is, the Sacrifice decks have aggressive draws, but I feel like they're much more about just card economy than pure aggression, which is kind of why I don't want the Baloths. Although I will say, now that I think about it, if they have Hopeless Nightmare, which I assume most Sacrifice decks do, then it's probably ill-advised to board out the Baloths. Yeah. Although, counterpoint, once I show them that I have Baloth main deck, they probably board out the Nightmares. Are there any good Izzet decks right now? Izzet decks, huh? Not that I can think of. I can't really think of any off the top of my head. I mean, I guess there's Jeskai Convoke, but that's kind of like a fake Izzet deck, right? Yeah, there is the Hellraiser deck, which I know a lot of people like that deck. Is it Pot of Greed? Yeah, sure, you could play that. I mean, if your goal is to win, I don't know if I would recommend playing the Pot of Greed deck, but it is nice. It's fun as hell. If you like drawing cards, then you should play that deck. But I have a YouTube video of that deck coming out tomorrow. Not tomorrow, but the day after. They take my Sire. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I wouldn't mind drawing a Bitter Triumph. Discard Vaultborn, then Zombify. You know, I wouldn't mind drawing that. The real question is, will I survive till turn 7? It's not clear at this point. That was bad. Yeah, I should have played on tap land. That was bad. That helps. That definitely does help. And we can block this. They have Creature Sorcery. Okay. Creature Sorcery. It's this Vengeance. Mm-hmm. I mean, you know what's coming, Turtlewig. You know what's coming. Oh, Lord, he coming. Vaultborn Tyrant. Surprise, motherfucker. You feel it. Fountain Port. No, you don't have another Vengeance. Come on. Number 3? Número 3. Oh, we need 8 mana, right? I can't math. Alright, Chad, help me out. What is 5 plus 2 plus 1? Okay, unfortunate. I guess we'll just do this then. Look, I'm not good at math, okay? 8? Yeah, I don't have that much. I only have 7. See, this is why you're here, right? To tell me what 5+2+1 is. Yeah, I mean here the hexproof indestructible doesn't matter too much, but well, I drew a land. I did in fact draw a land. Look, this play is not right because it's just better to draw it and cast it, but this is like theoretically the safer play, right? I don't think they can possibly kill me next turn. Is this Final Vengeance number 4? That would be the 4th. Bitter Triumph. I did not know that's how Forsaken Mind or Bitter Triumph worked. So, additional cost, discard a card, or pay 3 life. I guess it's already in the graveyard when the target is chosen. Is that what it is? I just didn't know that that's how that worked. Because I'd never seen that before. Boop, boop. 8 mana. Oh, we're going big, Turtle. We are going big. See ya. Come on, let me resolve the triggers at least. What does that even mean? I'm so confused. I have a lot of questions, but definitely not a lot of answers. No results found. Yeah, no, it did in fact did not go too far. Yeah, I know, Kenny, but like they were just gonna concede anyways. It just didn't matter at that point. I'm gonna need you to play a creature, bunny. Uh-oh, that is not a creature. I know what that means, though. I appear to be in danger. At least I think I know what it means. Yeah, it's got to be Omniscience, right? Uh-oh. That's not good. Can the Stone Brain remove all planes from mono white in an early game to stop opponent play? I believe, don't quote me on this, but I believe the Stone Brain specifically calls out non-basic lands. I'm pretty sure it does. I do not believe that planes is a legal target for, or a legal name for that. Well, that was fun. That sure was fun. Maybe they just never find the battle. Hold. It's not like they can just draw their entire deck. What does it say? It says, choose a card name. Search target opponent's graveyard, hand, and library for up to 4 cards. Oh. So you are allowed to choose any card name, but it only gets 4 copies. So if you name planes, you would get 4 copies of it. Come on, just cast the battle already. Just put me out of my misery. Just can't. How have they not found it yet? Hey, Scruffy, welcome to the stream. I've gone through 33 cards. Is there a chance they whiff? This is not possible, right? Yeah, it's just not possible. Okay, you win. I am dead. I have deceased. Okay, Omniscience. Cut down, bad. Bitter Triumph. This matchup has to be abysmal, by the way. Terras, Frillback, Ghost Vacuum. I mean, we have a couple of good sideboard cards, but not nearly as many as we need. And we don't really have a fast enough clock. So, yeah, I mean, Cutdown is not the worst. In a situation where they don't have a second Omniscience or a counterspell, Cutdown can be okay, but they do have that a lot of the time. So in that situation, then it's like, you know, Mulligan. Not allowed to mulligan. Yeah, I think Cover Up is too cute. Especially because in the post-board game, we're like, we need to get a big thing into play before we can even do anything with Cover Up, so I think it's not quite good enough. I mean... and if they have Lockdown, we have a Tear Asunder. Okay, I got you this time, Bunny. I got you this time. Moment of truth. They're not even close to casting Lockdown either. They got 2 islands. I believe. I believe. Yeah, they could have Grand Abolisher, but at least if they have Grand Abolisher, we can kick Tear Asunder targeting it. Can also just main phase the Ghost Vacuums too. Because, like, even if they have Grand Abolisher to play around the vacuums, they still have to get to a spot where they can get, like, basically get to 6 mana, and then put the thing into... They have to, like, get to 6 mana, use 2 of it to put the Omniscience in the graveyard, and then still have the reanimation card, so... It's not like if you have Abolisher, they can they can kill you on 4, right? Yeah, they have to get to a lot of mana. But Abolisher does turn off the vacuums on their turn for whatever it's worth. So we probably would Tear Us that. Falahi. Falahi. Alright, Abolisher spotted. Do they put the Omniscience in their hand? I mean, it makes sense, right? I don't know if they can rebuy this fucker, but I don't want to worry about it. Is Abolisher one-sided? Oh. Well, you see. Like, I'm not sure if that's going to be what happens, but I could do that. Just saying. I don't even know if that matters, but it could. No blocks. Oh, okay. They actually had a reason to attack. I was expecting a troll attack. Rare 0-3 attack that actually makes sense. I respect it. Yeah, they could have chart too. Don't put that Omniscience in your hand, buddy. Come on. Just leave it in the graveyard for me. I promise nothing bad will happen. You believe me? I mean, I'll eventually find a creature to play. There you go. Alright, creature secured. Threat detected. Yeah. Okay, you got me. Probably gonna end up Tear Asundering that, I would guess. I don't know what they're getting. Instant or sorcery. Do they have an instant or a sorcery that blows up multiple vacuums? They have an exercise. Alright. Good enough. Just so they can't, like, bounce it or anything later down the road. It's probably fine to cast for 5. Cinco. Man, I got plenty of mana. Mana, not an issue this game. Okay, what is their plan? They almost have to exercise one of the Overlords, though. Like, I just got too much pressure in play. What do you got for me, buddy? I accept. Oops. Forgot to use my vacuums. I'm sure it won't matter. Oops. Okay, not quite enough mana to do that. Almost. Surely this is good enough, right? I would have to hope so. Alright, game 3. We did it. I mean, Cut Down, Bitter Triumph. Again, these cards do answer the Omniscience the turn they go for it. But if they just have... If they have second Omniscience, they can just cast the Omniscience when they get priority, and your kill spell does nothing. And if they have a counter spell, they can just go put the Omniscience into play, you know, cast their invasion, you go to kill their thing, and they just counterspell your kill spell. So I just don't think it's enough. And we have the Tear Asunders anyways, which kind of sort of does the same thing. So I think that's enough. Yeah, that's a good point. Vel'Kovoth would be kind of nice against them. This is like the rare instance where I'd much rather have like the ability to just turbo a Vel'Kovoth. Although it's a lot harder to do that when we're cutting it's harder to do that when we're cutting the Bitter Triumphs, because we have less ways to like put the thing into the graveyard. I think it's too slow. Plus it's like not that easy to put a card into the graveyard to exile to cover up is the thing. Because they're not really, like, this one, for example, they're not going to give us a ton of targets early for Harvester. His hand's close. It's a tough one. That's a toughie. I'm going to ship it. Technically better? Technically better? It's certainly not much better, but... Alright, beans. Okay. Yeah, so I guess Harvester beats Counterspell, but it doesn't beat Second Omniscience. I don't think I want to keep that. I mean, it does trigger Beanstalk, but I kind of just have to hold up my mana next turn. I think, in fear of, like, you know, my worry is that they put an Omniscience in the graveyard this turn, and then I tap out for Shelly and just die. So I think I just have to hold up mana next turn. Confounding Riddle. What you got? They didn't take Abuelos? Huh? What? I mean, I'm not worried about dying next turn, so yeah. They can't put Omniscience in the graveyard for 1 mana. So we should get 1 more turn guaranteed. Hold. I would like their deck a lot more if we had Consider over Opt. Still no Omniscience. They could pick lock this turn, though. This is going to be weird. I guess we'll see what they do, but I don't know what I'm doing next turn. I probably have to hold up mana. What? Okay. Yeah, take 4. That's a clean -4. Okay, so here's the question. Do we hold up 4 mana or 2 mana? Like, do we believe that just 1 piece of interaction is good enough? I don't think it is. I think we have to hold up all of our mana. Alright, I'm just going to pass. Your turn, buddy. Now, the problem is if they go land, Grand Abolisher, then Abuelos, which they can't do because they only have 2 white sources. Alright, hold. That resolves. Now what? Okay, so I guess I respond to this. How many counterspells have they gone through? 1 riddle. Just 1 riddle, that's it. The thing is, I really want the Omniscience exiled, so I kind of want to go for Tear Asunder first. And then if they have a counterspell, then I can Harvester. I guess I just let this happen and hope they don't find a counterspell. Wait, you can Harvester through Grand Abolisher? Your opponents can't cast spells or activate abilities of artifacts, creatures, or enchantments. Is this not an activated ability of a creature? I think it is. Yeah, that's fine. Are you sure? Does that not count? Oh, because it's not considered a creature in play for the Abolisher. Okay, I see. Well, like counterpoint, right? Like for Pithing Needle against Street Wraith, right? Like, does that matter? Does that change anything? Like, it is an activated ability of the Street Wraith. But I guess it's different because Abolisher calls out specifically cards. Maybe is that what you're thinking? Names a card. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. I gotcha. So it is a little bit different then. Okay, so we should be fine as long as they don't have another Omniscience. Right, because we have a second Harvester. See, they might think that they got me, you know? They're like, man, I got the Awakening, I got the Counterspell. Turns out Harvester pretty good. Oh, wait, they could have just made it a 4/4. They could have played around this, right? 1, 2... They have 1 Omniscience left, right? They have 1 left, I think. Yeah, they could have just made it a 4/4. I mean, I showed them the Harvester last turn. Right? I did show them the Harvester last turn. They knew that I had that card in my deck. Okay. I don't know what they could do here, though. Unless they have some kind of, like, protection spell. What's the wording on, what's the 1-mana white protection spell that's legal? The one that Hammer Time plays. That card's still legal, right? No, not Shard Mages, the other one. Not Lauren's Escape. Surge, that's what I was thinking. But I guess there is more than one, huh? I was not supposed to win that game, by the way. Oops. I clicked the wrong button. It's okay, there's a land on top every time. Streamer. Streamer, why don't you keep this hand? Streamer, can you describe to me exactly why you decided to keep this hand? I'm good with that. My friend said you were being mean. I wasn't being mean. GG's. GG's Glock. I was asking you nicely to not have the counter spell for the sweeper. That's all I was saying. But you didn't do that. You didn't oblige. This is not good, by the way. This is not good. Vaultborn draws you to lands? I mean, you're not technically incorrect. Jesus. They're just kicking it old school over here. What does this do again? Then if it has exactly 4 counters, search your library for a card, put it into your hand, and shuffle. This thing just demonic tutors? Good god. I'm dead. This is not working out. I think we may need a deck swap. I think this one is not it. Beginning to think that might be the case. Golgari, Reanimator may not be the way to go. Golgari, big stuff. I mean, you asked me to play a bigger deck, and I played a bigger deck, you know. This is why we didn't go this big in the first place. Okay, I can work with this. I can make this work. I can cook with this hand. This is a hand that I can cook with. Beads. Beads. 2/2, huh? Deals combat damage to a player. If it has fewer than 4 counters on it, put a counter on it. Okay, so I need to kill that now. So I'll do that. And by now I mean on their turn. They're gonna play a creature, don't worry. Told ya. Discard. See, if we can just do this every game, then, you know, then we're cooking. Vaultborn Tyrant. I pass. It's a pretty good one. It's not the easiest one to kill. Little late on that one there. Just a little late on that one. Okay, Preacher can trade. Preacher can trade. Sleeper! Thank you for the Prime sub. Appreciate that. Thank you very much for the sub, Sleeper. Bang, bang. Draw, 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 draw. Trigger. We just need to do this every single game from now on, okay? I'm not blocking. You can't make me block. I'm not doing it. Huh. Okay. Interesting. I can't say I would have expected that card. Creatures your opponents control have base toughness 1. I mean, it is based. It is definitely based. Oh, right. Huh. Well, I mean, I was hoping they would block with Maha. I guess I should have used the cut down. We'll just do it like this then. I forgot they could do that. I definitely forgot they could do that. That was my bad. I should have just guessed the cut down. I mean, I'll be fine. I'll be fine. Just trust. Yeah, literally the Maha jump scare. Look, this is the first time that I've ever seen that card before, okay? You can't expect me to know what it does. Yeah, I would have to imagine it's probably Lights Out Unlimited. I mean, it does kind of cook with Preacher, right? Like, it is kind of nice with Preacher. Cut down. Cut down. Do this. Restless Cottage. Make a fish. Yeah, but if they make a fish, they have to trade for the Maha, right? Wait, does Cottage not work with... Does Cottage not work... How... What? Creatures your opponents control have base toughness 1. Is it like a layers thing? Is that supposed to be how it works? What? Target creature gets -5/-5 until end of turn. Descend 4, the creature gets -10/-10. Alright. Well, I guess my Cottage dies. And they get to keep the Maha too? This is like... Why is this game closer than I want it to be? What's going on here? It's like Humility at Mishra's Factory. Well, you say that like I know how Humility works with Mishra's Factory. I definitely don't know how those two cards work together. I have no idea. They are definitely in the kitchen. That's got to be good. So this is kind of awkward. Well... Okay, so if I cast Harvester... I mean, I can't, but I think just dies, right? I guess we attack first. This one has trample, so they at least can't just trade for the vampire. -2 with Gix and then Zombify it? What do you mean? I'm just going to attack first. Discard Harvester. You realize that if I cast the Harvester, my Vaultborn Tyrant dies. Because Maha makes it an X1. So I don't really want to do that. That's fine. Yeah, I'm just going to get back the Vaultborn Tyrant now. You get another? Yeah, but I can just do it this way. I can make them kill the Vaultborn and then just get another one and have 2 triggers anyways, right? Like, I'd much rather just get back the Vaultborn Tyrant. And to be honest with you... No. Just going to kill Port now. I was thinking about casting Harvester and then getting a bunch of triggers off this, but let's just not do that. Because I have 12 trample next turn. Like, that should be enough. Sure, I guess. I don't know. I'll keep it. If the Maha eventually dies, then the Harvester's good, alright? We did find the untapped lands, yeah. Yeah, sure, you can draw some cards. What are they going to do, go to 1? The answer is yes, they're going to go to 1. Humility makes things a 1/1 on layer 1, but then on layer 2 the land becomes a 2/2, so it ignores layer 1. You're saying these like these layer things, like I know what they mean. Is this 5 head or is this 1 head? They don't gain the 3 life. The problem is, how the hell do I beat them just having a virtue in play? Right? I just can't beat the virtue. Because what's going to happen if I let this go? They're going to go up to 4. This dies, I get nothing out of it. Right? Then they're at 4. They trade Vaultborn for Maha, go to 1. Or, no, they just take... Yeah, they take 1 and go to 3, and then they just play this next turn with a Vaultborn, right? I think I'm doing this. This is either the best play in the world or the dumbest play in the world, and I'm not sure. I can't really tell what at this current juncture, but it is counterspell for their virtue. Okay, so if I animate the cottage... I'm just doing this. You figure it out. I'm animating cottage. I'm just going to say you can figure it out. Just die already. No, just die already. Stop. Just take lethal damage. Okay, I have dealt them lethal damage. We did it. Jesus Christ. This game, like, I feel like this game lasted longer than it needed to. Mostly because I had to reread Maha like 16 times before I understood what it did. Okay, now that they've shown us Maha, do we want to reconsider how we would like to sideboard? These cutdowns are kind of whatever. Shelly, Overlord, Tear Ass. I kind of want to tear their ass. Let's do this. I think Vivian. Oh, because Vivian kills flyers. Yeah. What's the ward cost on Maha? It's like, what, pay 4 life, I think? I mean, the card is pretty sick. A little bit of a sussy Baka hand, but I'll keep it. Yo, Maha, discard Baloth. Now you're speaking my language. Now you are speaking my language. Okay. Go. I don't know which one of these I'm killing. Don't care about that. I'll allow it. Yo, Maha plus neutralize the guards. I mean, I will say Maha does make my harvesters kind of awkward. I'm going to kill the Oathsworn. Because if I don't kill the Oathsworn this turn, then I can't kill it next turn. I mean, they're going to have nothing left. Alright. Hold. What is your last card, Evu? What could your last card possibly be? Can we build Maha plus neutralize? Is there anything else that we can, like, play with Maha to synergize with it? I guess just the generic Black Sweepers. All the ones that give, like, -2/-2 or something. Kind of feel like Evu has a kill spell. So I'm actually not going to animate the cottage. I'm going to chill for a little bit. It is nice with Harvester, yeah. I'm really good at drawing Blooming Marsh. as land 7. I can't complain. At least I drew a land. Hear me out. Every single time I see a message with "hear me out," you know where I'm going with that. But I will attempt to hear you out. What are you selling me? Maha, neutralize, Candy, Grapple, Harvester, Massacre Girl. How does Massacre Girl read again? As it turns out, maybe I won't hear you out. You rather don't hear? Correct. I don't know. Sometimes chat has good ideas. Not always, but sometimes they do. Did you see the Boros list with Ranger Captain in main deck? I don't think I did. I don't think I can lose if I just pass, but... I saw somebody talking about a Boros deck with Winota. I don't know if they 5-0'd or not, but I know... at least I saw somebody talk about Boros with Winota. Okay, I was waiting for them to concede. I'm like, I could take my turn if you want, but I don't know. I don't know if we need to play this anymore.